It's Nolan. What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Now, y'all know I made the video the other day talking about Kai Cenat going in on Lil Nas X. You know, I talked about his whole music video, the new single that he's coming out with, Jesus or whatever he got going on. J Christ. Caught a lot of controversy on social media. Caught a lot of backlash. A lot of people put out think pieces. He's been getting written off as a troll, so people are not taking the same amount of interest in him or what he's got going on this time around. Seems that every time he drops music now, he wants to play with religious concepts, context, and other things. I don't know what this nigga deal is, man. Like, he just goes for the low-hanging fruit. I don't mean to use that, no pun intended. And then, when people call him out, he wants to come out and apologize. This ain't the first time he's put an apology out. I feel like this is a very stale trope. I feel like just let it go. Find another angle. But I'm going to go ahead and play Lil Nas X's apology to Christians. Him trying to justify his thought process, or at least give some clarity on his thought process as to why or what the meaning was behind his imagery and the stuff that he was putting out. At least hear him out. But y'all already see I'm not rocking with it. Not because I'm a religious person, but just because I try to be respectful to people's religions, man. Just because I don't subscribe to something, or just because I'm not actively in something, doesn't mean that you shouldn't respect it for what it is and allow those people to have peace within their belief system. You know what I mean?
Hello, everybody. I wanted to not necessarily apologize, but I wanted to explain like where my head at and where it's been for like the last week. So first of all, when I did the artwork, I knew like there would be some upset people or whatnot, simply because, you know, religion is a very sensitive topic for a lot of people. But I also didn't mean to like mock. This wasn't like a fuck you to you people, fuck you to the Christians. Like, you know, it was not that. It was literally me saying, oh, I'm back like Jesus. Like, that was like the whole thing. I'm not the first person to dress up as Jesus. I'm not the first rapper. I'm not the first artist, and I won't be the last. And I know, like, given my history with, you know, the Call Me By Your Name video, anything that I do related to religion can be seen as like mockery. That just was not the case with this. And I will say, though, with the communion video, with me eating the crackers and juice, I thought that video was going to be the video to lighten the mood, to take it down like less serious or whatnot. I thought that was something that we all wanted to do as kids or whatnot, but I didn't understand the idea of, you know, the reality of what it is. You know, it's me eating the communion, which is like the symbolism of like Jesus's blood and bones or something like that. I don't remember completely, but, I did not mean it as like a cannibalism thing or whatever the freak. But I do apologize for that. I will say I am sorry for that. That was overboard. Though I don't agree with all of Christianity's rules or whatnot. I know not everybody follows Christianity by the book 100%, or, you know, the world would be a lot crazier. But I do apologize for that. What was I going to say? This is not like to try to get everybody on my good side or whatnot. This is more so to clear my own head about my own decisions. I know, like, you know, I messed up like really bad this time. And I can act unbothered all I want, but it's definitely like taking a mental toll on me. What else did I want to say? I know this is not going to be like an immediate, like swift, everybody like moves forward or whatnot, but I do want my Christian fans to know that I am not against you. I was put on this earth to, you know, bring people closer together and promote love, and like that's who I am. I'm not like some evil demon guy trying to destroy everybody's values and stuff like that. That's not me. What else was I going to say? Yeah, and also with the video, there's no disrespect there. I thought me clearly not being on the side of the devil in that video was I don't know, was like, there was an understanding there that I'm not like trying to diss Christianity. What was I going to say? What else? This is not like something I wrote down or whatnot. This is something off the top of my head I'm trying to get out. Lastly, again, I hope sooner or later we can move forward, and I'm excited for the rest of this era and things I have planned. And hey, baby. Yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say for right now. I'm sending you guys love, I'm sending my fans love, I'm sending the people who I hurt love. Yeah.
All right, so that's Lil Nas X trying to give everybody his explanation, get some things off his chest, let the world know that he's not some demon guy that just wants to bring chaos to everyone's lives. Completely contradicting what he's been doing in the industry for the past few years since he's come out. Since he's been given a platform, this seems to be the angle that he's been trying to take. I don't know what it was about Old Town Road that he didn't decide to continue to try to make country rap. That was the lane that opened up for him. That was the, you know what I mean? They fought to try to get him accepted in those areas. They didn't necessarily welcome him with open arms. But I mean, Billy Ray Cyrus came out, did the remix to make sure that he got on country charts. So why divert from something that's working to then be like, oh, well, you know, I'm gay, so the best thing that I can do is come out and use Christianity and blaspheme it so that I could get everybody's eyeballs on me. And you've been on that pathway for the greater part of what, 3 years, 2.5 to 3 years. But then you want to come out and say that this is not who you are. You're not a demon. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not a Satanist, but everything that you do leans into talking about being a devil worshiper or taking religious contexts or concepts and turning them on their head to overtly promote dressing up as Jesus with a dress on. You know what I mean? All of these different things, like, it doesn't make any logical sense. Boosie comes out and he says he lying. He know what he doing. I bet he wouldn't do this to the Jews. He's going to hell. Me personally, I don't know if the nigga's going to hell or not. I don't give a fuck where the nigga's going. Long as he not coming into my crib, he could go wherever he chooses to go and please. But what I do say to that is I find it very interesting that the record company that he signed to allows him to do these things, right? Because when you're a major label artist, you don't get to just put whatever the fuck you want out whenever the fuck you want to. You have to have a very favorable deal to have complete creative control over your music. I highly doubt that Lil Nas X has like an ownership deal or like a strictly distribution deal that would allow him to completely control everything. So that means that they're literally giving him the free reins to do whatever the fuck he wants. He's signed to Columbia Records. And the thing about being signed to a major label like Columbia means that when you have a new album or a new song that you want to put out, the label has to go in, they got to listen to it, they got to see how they're going to market it, they're going to go over all the schemes and schematics, get storyboards together. Oh, you want to do a music video? What's the concept? Who's the director? You want to do a photo shoot? What are we going for? What do we want to present you as? How do you want to look? Right? What era are you in? All of these things get discussed behind the scenes. You don't just jump on social media and just put this shit out, right? So there's so many people that are signing off on the things that he's doing while he's trolling Christianity. And I'm trying to understand why it is that nobody in the label is giving him any pushback. And I want to put it out there in clear English language. If an artist were to put out a song, right, and they decided, I'm going to take Islam and I'm going to just do everything that the Quran says that you should not do or cannot do, I'm going to pervert it. I'm going to do the exact opposite in my music video, in my album artwork, and everything that I do. Do you not understand that somebody's going to be like, man, I don't think we want to piss off every Muslim person in America or in the world. We have allies with Muslim Islamic nations that are not going to be cool with this shit. This can make shit hot. Yeah, you're just an artist, but we should probably tone that down. Can we get this message across without doing that? Let's take it a step further, because y'all know how sensitive it is when it comes to the Jewish people, right? You're not going to take everything that's in the Torah. You're not going to put a yarmulke on and start just doing everything opposite of what it says in there, or the Kabbalah. You get what I'm saying? So you already know if niggas start trying to play with the Jews, if you even say something unsavory about the Jews and you got a big enough platform behind you, niggas is going to strike your ass to hell, right? They're going to put you on cancel list. They're going to cancel your flights. But yet, when it comes to the Christians, because this predominantly, see, the loud Christians in America are black. So it's like, as long as you're of that descent, we don't give a fuck, right? The other Christians, the right-wing Christians, the goddamn Republican Christians, they don't give a fuck about the same shit that the average Christian does. They like, that's some other shit. We don't even believe in the shit that they be talking about. We not with them. Why come out and make music videos trolling entire groups of people, right? This is the same shit that Dave Chappelle is doing, right? The last 4 or 5 comedy specials Dave Chappelle has done, he's completely ruined, in my personal opinion, he's completely ruined his comedic legacy by just going at transgender people. I'm all for freedom of expression, freedom of speech. The first couple of times, it was like, all right, you know, I kind of get where you're coming from. But at a certain point, it's like, bro, why you continue to badger these people, right? In his new special, he said, you know, they try to make it seem like I'm not funny without them. Well, the fact that you lean on them as a crutch to speak on these people, right, to keep trying to make a point about how they identify, you've taken this same lay on 4 or 5 different specials. I would think by now you have some other content. But for whatever reason, that's what's getting the most laughs out of your audience. When you talk about your life, when you talk about getting tackled, when you talk about all these other things, it just doesn't seem to add up the same. I'm a Dave Chappelle fan. I've been a Dave Chappelle fan since I was a young dude, teenage. But at a certain point, you got to call a spade a spade. You're diminishing your actual value, your legacy, by just zoning in on one particular set of people who really ain't do shit to you to begin with, other than the fact that they took offense to your jokes. Remember Eminem? He had a whole era just playing with gay concepts, and he used that controversy to get under everybody's skin. But at a certain point, he cut that shit the fuck off. He took a break from the music industry, and by the time he came back, the world had changed. He couldn't keep doing that shit. Yeah, at a certain point, you got to take heed to what the audience is telling you. You don't got to color by the lines that they give you, but read the room, understand. Shit has changed. So at the end of the day, I don't care for Lil Nas X, right? But I think he does, as a person, as a human, he has the right to be gay. He can be openly gay. He could be as gay as he wants to be. He could bust it wide open for any nigga that's willing to play that game with him, right? That's cool. Be you. But at the same time, you don't have to do that. In order to be you, it shouldn't take diminishing another group of people in order to shine your light. At the end of the day, it's just as simple as that, man. Be more creative. Make an actual song people care about. Let people love you for your music. You talk about you want to bring people together, but all you're doing is creating and amplifying division at the end of the day. The shit's not cool. It's not hip hop. It's not pop, right? Trying so hard to be counterculture is countering on your ass at this point. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. I'll see y'all on the next one, all right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming, I swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the gouda, we hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.